Bullish expansion, retracement with this bearish engulfing here, and now we just encountered this bullish engulfing. Now you can say that this bullish engulfing could be the start of the continuation into the take profits here. But of course, this is the monthly time frame, and in order to know what's going on with price right now in this monthly price action, scale down to the weekly. SnipeGoat, baby. Welcome. So, as you can see, excuse me, that was the video from the first. Yeah, man. May 1st, a new monthly time frame candle was printed. Yeah, man. So that's when I came to you with that for top-down analysis, and broke down or broke down, but also had the understanding and the awareness that price, could be encountering the bullish continuation on the monthly time frame. Yeah, man. Then of course, to determine that, what's going on here in this monthly time frame price action. You scale down to the weekly. But as you can see, like I said, man, price encountered this bullish engulfing here on the monthly time frame, which this could have been, weekly resistance. But of course, that's what, I'm saying, or I call this just the retracement trend line. You know what I'm saying? This how people um they do that, what I mean, or they do they put this to show, like, what I'm saying, this flag or whatever. So essentially this will be the top of, what I'm saying, the said flag. But yeah, we know that price is in this bearish retracement, and in order to know what price is doing on the monthly, we scale to the weekly to determine based on price action and market structure. And understanding that, we know what swing to swing, retracement. In this retracement, price created this bearish price action, of course, but also bearish structure. So, this was bearish. This was bearish structure, internal structure. This bearish price action inside of this bullish expansion, and then, Sunday night was the close of the week, and a new week presented itself. But with last week, price closed above the structure, essentially disrespecting this internal structure. So now we have a break of structure here, and now after this breaker structure, price will be retesting this level here, right? The retracement trend line. Price is retesting this retracement trend line, and I promise you, we should see another push. I promise you, that's what we should be encountering. We most definitely should be encountering that price action. Just based on what price did. You know what I mean? Nothing more. Just reading the candles and understanding what price is doing at these levels that ultimately price shows respect or disrespect to, and then understanding what price does after essentially coming to that point, and we getting a candle print of what price is doing here at this level. Is price respecting this level, or is price disrespecting this level? So we most definitely should be getting an AM sign continuation here to the upside with what the candles and price action is showing me. Daily time frame, what we do, go to most recent swing. On the daily time frame, the price action and structure is showing this swing to swing here, and now you say price is in, on the daily, is in a retracement phase with this sale here, right, of yesterday. Daily swing point, but we got this swing to swing here, and now we're looking at essentially like what levels that's in between these swing points will cause price, to encounter a continuation. What levels could make price encounter its continuation? And we also know that, with this breaker structure on the weekly time frame, this retracement trend line is a level that, will ultimately make price encounter a continuation. So, we seeing what price is doing here at this level. Yesterday, price came down into it and showed respect. And, we're seeing what price is doing. But also we know, what I'm saying? Just like essentially breakthrough retest, you know what I mean? Price pushed up, broke through, and now price sold down to retest it to see if, this was a level of significance. So price sold down to it. If price was going to go through it with this sale, you see price go through it. But with price selling and coming into it and respecting it, now we can anticipate, but also ultimately watch and see what the candles tell us on what price is doing once coming into this level. But as you can see, man, price is currently swing to swing, retracement, and to determine what price is doing here on the daily time frame, scale down to the 12. And on the 12 hour, price encountered this breaker structure here to the downside. So now we have 12-hour structure here. So ultimately, in this 12-hour price action, we're in this, bearish expansion here, or reversal. But this bearish expansion here into this level, remember, and we're just seeing what prices, and remember, you feel me? But we just watching candles, tracking price, reading candles, and tracking price, and you know what I'm saying, we see what price is doing based on you know what the candles print at these significant levels. So like I always say, if you want to know what price is going to do, you have to know what price is doing. And to determine what price is doing, you have to know what price did. And there you have it. And just know, you heard it here first, baby. SnipeGoat, the candle reading guru. Somebody go tell your favorite trader's favorite trader, I'm